Hey there. Welcome to my first official old man rant, now with extra sodium. My name's Rob. I'm from Philly. The kids are gone. My knees sound like microwave popcorn. And I've reached the stage of life where yelling at the world is not only earned, it's medically necessary. This week's topic: the aggressively confident anti vaccine crowd, aka people who read a Facebook post from some mom blog their Uncle Asshat or Aunt Peggy sent them and said to themselves, you know what? That's solid advice. Who needs med school? These are the folks who managed to resurrect measles and polio. Fucking polio. A disease we already beat. That's like shooting a case of Bud Light because you don't trust woke Anheuser-Busch. We solved this a generation ago. We had a parade. Then a bunch of fully vaccinated baby boomers and Gen Xers discovered granola and yogurt and said to themselves, actually, I watched a 12-minute video filmed in a car that had a dead whale strapped to the hood, and I disagree with all medical science. And now here we are. National health debates that feel like they were assembled by folks who spent a little too much time in the juice bar. We've got people who treat vaccines like cursed artifacts and prefer natural immunity, which is a cute way of saying, fuck your immune system. I ain't wearing a mask, no matter how good I make it look. Solid strategy. Real big brain stuff there, Mark Wayne. So, where did this whole vaccine skeptic nonsense come from? Easy. It came from living inside this late capitalist nightmare where medicine is marketed like laundry detergent. Did you know there's only two countries in the world that allow pharmaceutical companies to advertise directly to consumers? Just the US and New Zealand. That's it. Every other country took one look at that idea and said, no thanks. We don't want drug companies whispering, ask your doctor, like a horny little ghost. Here, every commercial is like feeling tired, you're sick. Feeling awake, you're really sick. Ask your doctor if Solexessis is right for you. Then the side effects come in hot, like that fish and chips I ate the other day. May cause nausea, dizziness, heart, spontaneous despair, and the realization that your insurance doesn't cover it anyway. By the way, the roof of my mouth is still blistered. Wonder if there's a pill for that. Focus, Rob. Focus. Both parties tell us the market fixes everything. Fucking incredible. Look around. Is anything working? What the market actually fixed was our ability to trust anyone with a lab coat. Instead, it empowered wellness influencers with ring lights and a penchant for drinking whole milk in a hot tub in a totally not gay way to declare themselves medical authorities. Nobody trusts Big Pharma, and honestly, that part's earned because they're in our faces constantly. Every itch is a condition, every emotion a syndrome. They sell you a drug, then sell you another drug because the first drug wrecked your sleep, your libido, your liver, or your will to live. Being a man of a certain age, I'm apparently eligible for medication for low testosterone, high testosterone, medium testosterone, bad vibes, sad elbows, dry elbows, wet elbows, and a lingering sense of existential dread that no pill has ever successfully touched. The ads never stop. I hear from my kids once or twice a month. Pharmaceutical companies, 50 times a day. Emails, pop ups, pre-game ads, mid game ads, post game ads. A commercial that somehow starts playing when I open the fridge to see if I left the car keys in there again. Every video I watch gets interrupted by a serene couple jogging at sunrise, while a voice calmly explains that without this drug, I'm going to die itchy and alone. If we ever have another election, and that's doing a lot of heavy lifting, one of the first things the asshats in DC need to do is ban pharmaceutical advertising outright. No more commercials, no more jingles, no more slow motion beach walks or inexplicable bathtubs in the forest because someone finally treated mild to moderate feelings. Make drugs boring again. Let doctors be doctors. Let science talk. And oh, yeah, And fuck DJT and his cult.
Rob, are you done? I got those blue pills I told you about.
Talk to you assholes later.